Everton versus Man City now. Man City at 1.33. Everton losing to Sheffield last weekend. Lost a lot of people money. I quite like that Everton win. Were you on Everton win?
No, I left the game alone.
Did you?
It was Sheffield United, yeah.
So just me then that went down with the ship. Did you go on? Were you on Everton last week, Martin?
Oh yeah, I loved the Everton win. I thought Everton great at Goodison Park.
I know
Sheffield United have had a good season, but at home, Everton better players in every department. They should have won that game. And they played dreadfully. They barely turned up. I was looking on social media. All the Everton fans were just miserable. They were like, this is another season down the pan. We're not doing anything this year. It's happened again. I think the belief has totally gone out of this Everton team now. I think after Man City beat Watford 8-0, they can go and do a number on Everton as well. I'm looking at Man City to win this one pretty comfortably. I think Man City in over 2.5 goals is 1.75. Most Man City games nowadays see over 2.5 goals, and I really think Man City are going to win this one, so that looks like a great option to me.
I know, and you know, interesting as well, because Flash has been on the Man City in the over 3.5 goals. The week that they lost to Norwich was the week that you just decided you weren't going to play it. Then you jumped back on that wagon last week. It obviously clearly came in. So the question is, I'm guessing when you jump off it, it might be a good idea that we jump off it too, as you seem to have a magic crystal ball. What are you playing?
I'm playing Man City minus 1.75, Asian handicap at 2.1. I think Man City win this game, but I can see them maybe winning 3-0. But again, or maybe even 2-0. And the reason is we've got a bit of Champions League coming up, so I think that they could lock the game up. The downside to this bet, and I think could be 3-1, is that Everton are the type of team, they're homers, and they might get up for the big game. With the likes of obviously Richarlison, you got Bernard, but they've not done it as a unit, and that's the biggest question mark for me, is they go away from home and they get beat against Dross, they come home, they beat Wolves, then they go against the Sheffield United side and they rightfully get beaten. So for me it's Man City minus 1.75 on the Asian handicap at 2.1.
Yeah, and you're right as well about it's good to note the Champions League matches coming up, because they do pay. You don't generally, as a rule of thumb, see as bigger wins as if they've got a comfortable lead at half time, pull some of their key players off. And
yeah, I mean that was why I went for the Liverpool. The Liverpool bet was second half to win to nil, because I expected them to maybe just sew up the game and then make sure that they just take home the 3 points and move on.
That Burnley plus the draw and over 1.5 goals stands at 2.31 so far. Not a bad price.